Hello customers and welcome to today's video. My name's Jesse. I'm down here at Carr Place along Leach Highway in Mellville, and today, as you can see behind me, I get to run you through a 2016 Ford Mustang. I'll jump out of your way. We hope you enjoy the video. Get a nice good view in from the front as I can list off for you our key features. Inside the Mustang, 8 airbags, ABS brake system, 9-speaker stereo, 9 speakers inside a 2-door car for the sound system, cruise control, central locking, GPS satellite navigation. Customers, fingers crossed we can cover all of the features inside this vehicle. It is a Mustang, there's a lot to get through here, so we hope you enjoy. We're going to start off by touching on the windscreen. Rain sensing windscreen wipers inside this vehicle. Okay, so there's one less thing you need to focus on while you're driving. As soon as it starts raining, bang, the wipers are going to turn on and clear your windscreen for you. One less thing for you to have to make a decision on. As we come down, we're going to talk now about our paint job. This is I can't remember the fancy name for it, but it's a liquid paint job, okay? Liquid paint job across here. As you can see, this really, it's like a mustardy grey. I'm not sure the specific actual colour, but as you can see, it's presenting really nicely. There's hardly a single speck of dust along here. The detailing team has done a wonderful job in its presentation. As we drop down here, we have a honeycomb grille with your classic Ford Mustang, the horse logo here. You're going to be the envy of everyone on the streets. And you'll notice our carbon fibre skirting feature along all of the vehicle, connected to the car itself by these chrome, I don't know, connector bar thingies, whatever you want to call them. Carbon fibre skirt, very lightweight, and it adds a ton of character. Okay, time now to take you down the left-hand side of the vehicle. First up, let's zoom in on our tyre. Check out those rims. They are absolutely incredible. They're so clean, you can eat your dinner off it. And I don't even know what colour that is. It's like an aqua Brembo brake caliper. The colour contrast of this, the black, the chrome of the wheel itself is just presenting fantastically. I can't read that. It looks like a pretty fancy brand of rims. And as you can see, the car has been lowered, hopefully to the most legal point it possibly can be. A lot of character, a lot of attitude here. Chrome badge here is the 5.0 is representative of the 5-litre engine, which we'll go into more detail a little bit later. Continuing down, noticing our side skirt along the left-hand side here. This is less carbon fibre and more so the heavy duty guard plate. It acts as a guard plate. So if you just giving you more protection of your vehicle is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now I'm going to stand back up, and I've just noticed here keyless entry. So allow me to explain this if you're not aware. There's a sensor just here. Hold your thumb over that. As long as the fob is within range of the car, that's going to unlock and lock your vehicle. It's super convenient. No more farting about with a key or pressing a button. It's just glide your thumb over a little sensor. Next up, the windows. We've got a nice tint job that has been applied. Get a nice view from the left-hand side. And as we finish off, we're going to zoom in on our back left-hand tyre. Once again, fantastic condition. Unbelievable presentation. Hey, I've just noticed this. Press open fuel cap. That's so convenient. No more having to remember to pull a lever. How many times have you parked up at the petrol station and forgot to pull your plug? And you've had to walk back around. Very frustrating. It happens to me all the time. Not going to have that problem with this vehicle. Okay, moving back around. Get a nice view in of your corner. And our back features, I'll start from the top, work down. We've got that's the antenna that you see on top of the car there, that small round lump, your antenna. Check out your really angled back windscreen with the demisting strips. Paint job here, it has come, the liquid paint job has come away a little bit. Guys, if that's a problem for you, that's totally understandable. Raise this with your car salesperson and they might be able to sort something out for you. A little bit of a drag has come across the back here as well. So, I mean, there's nothing that the sales guys aren't afraid to talk about, right? So just bring it up with them, right? You're well within your rights to do so. Dropping down, we have a reverse camera. You should wait till we get inside and you see how big the screen is inside the car. That's your reverse camera. We're going to talk about warranty a little bit later, and once again your carbon fibre finish along the back here, adding a lot of I don't know, it just helps the wind, or I don't know how it works. If you're watching this video, you probably know what these things are about, okay? So I'm not going to try and embarrass myself in explaining it to you. All right, here we are, the boot. Plenty of room for your necessities, your groceries. If I lift up the floor, you're probably expecting to see a spare tyre. Instead, you've got what I believe here, what does that say? Temporary mobility kit. Okay, I don't know, pumping up your tyres or it looks like a tyre blow up kit. Check the levels and stuff. So there you go. Time to wrap this up and take you down the right-hand side of the vehicle. First up, let's zoom in on our back right-hand tyre. Just notice just how nicely it's tucked away beneath the side of the vehicle there. Guys, if you're not a fan of the stickers, they can be removed, no problem. Don't forget about your keyless entry and the tint job. Time to take you through the car. It's a two-door car. We'll show you the passenger in just a minute, back passengers. We're starting on the door. Leather interior, wonderful finish. Chrome finish here, chrome handlebar. What's this? That's your side mirror adjustments. I forgot to mention about the side mirrors earlier. They also come with a heated feature. So if you live up in the hills or you wake up really early in the morning in a cold climate, your side mirrors are not going to fog up on you. Okay, now let's move back inside the car. There's a couple of speakers on your door, chrome finish as well. As we jump inside the vehicle, to the right hand side, that's all your light controls, my friends, illumination controls. Here is an engine gauge to view your throttle, view your revs, view all that engine stuff. Now, I'm not an engine guy. If you're watching this video, you probably are an engine guy. Just pointing this out, this does come with the car is what I'm trying to say, and you're gonna have a lot of fun using this. Tripping over my words here. Okay, next up, steering wheel. Smart steering wheel, we've got 4 sections to talk about. To the right hand side, your volume controls and your phone controls. To the left hand side, that is menu controls on the top, and the bottom there is cruise control settings. All right, I'm jumping down here. First thing to point out is these seats are damn comfy. Really comfortable seats. Leather interior, super soft. I just sink straight into it. Now, as I mentioned before, the screen, when I talked to you about the reverse camera, this screen is so massive. You have incredible vision when reversing. So that's an absolute highlight. As we drop down, here's just some radio controls here. It's pretty simple. Here it might get a little bit technical, so let me explain it to you. On the sides there, that's heated seating, the red, and cooled seating in the blue. You just select these, and not only will your air conditioner cool you from these vents, but they'll literally cool you from your backside as well. There's a vent underneath the seat. It's going to cool you from there. The temperature for the passenger can be different from the temperature of the driver, no more arguing. And if you get inside your car on a really hot day, you can just press this max AC button, bang, it's going to instantly hook all the settings up to maximum coldness and maximum airflow to cool down your car as quickly as possible. It's a wicked feature. I wish my car had it. One touch engine start and stop, put the clutch in, press that, your car turns on. Speaking of the clutch, the way this moves from gear to gear is pristine. It's so clean. There's no clunkiness, there's no getting caught. The clutch goes in really nicely, and you're going to adapt to moving it around and doing your feet work really quickly. Next up, we have a few switches along here. This button here is mode. You just click it up to go through, filter through. That's the engine mode. You know, snow, sports, normal. This is the steering wheel feel, right? I don't know what the hell that means, but same deal. You can change it from a sports feel to a normal feel to like an adventure feel. So I don't know. Traction control if it's wet, off and on. Another feature, oh no, that's your emergency lights. That's your emergency lights, okay. Dropping down a USB input here and a 12-volt power supply and a durry lighter. If you smoke ciggies, there you go. Gear stick, as I mentioned before, super easy. Drink holders, you got a cup, this thing here to store, I don't know, coins or whatever you want to put in there. Lifting up your center console, you've got another USB input and another 12-volt power supply. Plenty of room in there to store your knickknacks. Glove box up now. Inside you have your wallet with a Ford Mustang owner's manual. A couple of other bits and pieces in here, but I'm going to quickly take you through some of the service history. Now this was, what did I say? It's a 2016 vehicle. It hasn't done too many Ks. Well, I think it was 60,000. It doesn't have a full service history, but it does have two services we got to point out to you in March 2019 at 14,000 Ks, and then February 2020 at 28,000 Ks, okay? So there you go. We hopefully that gives you enough peace of mind that it has been looked after. Moving on, our sun visor with a mirror and a light. Up here, that's a freaking airbag right there. They've thought of everything. You're protected from all angles if, God forbid, you're in an accident. Anti-glare rear view mirror. If you have someone behind you with bright headlights, that's going to affect you less. And that, my friends, is going to just about do it. I'll jump back around your side and we'll take you through the back seats. But before I head around, don't forget, these seats are so comfortable. And notice on the floor, the carpet floor mats. The carpet floor mats make cleaning your vehicle so incredibly convenient. You literally pick up the mat, dust it off, put it back in, you got a clean car, okay? Super convenient. Now, if you don't mind coming closer, before we open this, just notice the electronic seat adjustments here, okay? No more dial, you have to screw around, no more handles pumping up and down. It's all electronic now, super convenient. Now it's time to take you through the back, finally. We've got a handle here to assist, lift up this trigger, pull it forward, and I'll jump out of the way. You guys can check out the back there. Two super comfortable seats. They didn't bother going with trying to fit a third passenger in here because they've learnt from the mistakes of the past and just how uncomfortable it is, and they just settled with two. To put this back, same deal. Lift up the trigger, press that back, and Bob is your uncle. That's pretty much going to do us for the inside. There's probably a couple of things we missed in there, but it's only natural. I think we've covered most of the features. Let's quickly zoom in on our front right-hand tyre. And I have just found the lever, popping this hood. And how do I hold this up? Right here, and plug it in there. All right, my friends, come closer and check out this spectacular engine bay. Look at that, 5.0, I said this earlier, 5-litre engine. How fancy is that? To our right-hand side here, we have an airbox. I can't remember the fancy term, the name for it, but the suspension on the wheels, adjustable. Hopefully there's some other features in here that rev heads, if you're watching, stand out to you and you notice and that excites you. And if you're not a rev head, hopefully just the general cleanliness of the engine bay is enough to excite you. Okay, tucking that away and dropping this down. For a big hood, it is heavy, but it's not that heavy. So another point, I guess. All right, thanks for watching, my friends. We hope you enjoyed our video. Hope you had a little bit of a laugh along the way. Two things I need to tell you before we wrap up. Number one, warranty is available on the Mustang and all of the cars here in the yard. Warranty will save you so many headaches if you do come across those bumps in the road in the first year or two. So it's on the table for you, so take advantage of it. Secondly, same day finance approval is also available here, which is a fancy way of saying that the banking stuff, the finance stuff, gets sorted out really, really quickly. The team here have worked it down to a fine art and they'll process that as quick as they absolutely can. Okay, to finish off, we have a little bit of a bonus feature which we don't normally do in our other videos. We're gonna rev this engine. Because if you're watching this video, you're probably gonna wanna hear how that 5-litre engine sounds. So let's jump into the car. I got the keys here. Okay, clutch is in. Whoa, God, I barely even pressed down on the accelerator there and that was really loud. We hope the microphone was able to handle that noise, but take my word for it, that was freaking loud. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll hear from you soon.